Hello everyone, and welcome to SpinTires. SpinTires is an indie game, and I haven't really read the background on the game, but it's an amazing off-road simulator type game. And look at the two. I think they're Russian, although I seem to remember this car from a Top Gear episode from old Top Gear, which it was Vietnamese. So they could be Vietnamese cars, or they could be Russian cars, I don't know. But anyway, they're amazing. Well, they are not that good, but... yeah, right. Anyway, I love this game. Look at the graphics. I mean, I'm playing on absolute lowest graphics, else it kills my computer, but... Wow. And it gets more interesting too. So, yeah, let's go get this thing driving, shall we? So there are a few interesting things. We have diff lock, which we can turn on and off, and all-wheel drive. Diff lock, basically, a really technical story. If one of the wheels gets blocked and the diff lock is off, the other one will spin its way, like hell, basically, and it won't help. If you lock the differential on the car, both wheels will be forced to drive the same way. It has to do something with turning, and yeah, if you follow the lines on the screen, you see that this line is shorter than that line, so this wheel will travel faster than that wheel. That's why you need a differential, and if you lock it up, both wheels will be driving the same speed, meaning that you get really interesting handling characteristics. But oh well. And all-wheel drive is just, you know, putting all the wheels on drive. So we're now having a rear-wheel drive, diff lock free car, and it actually helps having them on or off. So yeah, let's get this thing driving. It's a nice little SUV. It's not really an SUV though. It's oh damn it. It's more of a Jeep, military vehicle. Oh, sorry. Ballsing around with the camera. So now we can go either right or left. Left is the proving ground, on which we can test the vehicle in a more sort of Top Gear type way, and the front is more the Bolivia special type way, where you have to drive through the actual country, while this is more of a controlled area. Now I've wedged myself. Now normally in games this would be a problem, because cars can't cope with it. But since I can do this, turn the all-wheel drive on, you see the rear wheel is pushing me forward, but also the front wheels are trundling along. But one wheel is blocked and the other one is rolling, and that's a problem. So we turn the all-wheel drive, the diff locks on, and there you see, it's pulling us out, because I stopped the freedom of one wheel. So now we'll put them, oh damn, we'll put them in free mode again, and we'll drive. And we'll go and have a little drive on the proving grounds with this little Jeep. It's funny. It's a funny little thing. Also, we can speed up the time, so we can make it a very quickly nighttime and daytime. We can also drive with normal times, and we can also say like wee, This is killing my computer, as you can see, but you can change the time of day with what you want. So evening, I like it in the daytime, and then we can pause the clock, so we can drive at a certain time of day all the time. Now these are the proving grounds. Welcome. Yeah. You can see all sorts of hills, but this is the one that is sort of the vertical hill type thing, and this really shows what you can do with these Jeep type things. Now as you can see, it starts swerving around even though we're driving on tarmac, and it's weird and awful. Now as you can see, we had a little bit of a run up, and it'll make it up, but yeah, it will make it up, definitely. But this was with two-wheel drive and no diff locks. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll it down gently, Yeah, and put it on the steepest hill. Pull the handbrake, and we'll do sort of a handbrake pull away. It does not want to do that. I think we're in sort of trouble now. It'll make it up, and it's really annoying because, you know, it proves that the car does not need four-wheel drive, while you definitely need that. But as you can see, we'll make it up the hill, but that's only because it's tarmac. So, 3-point turn, everybody. Now, I'm gonna try it on a dirt hill. Now, it will definitely not work on a dirt hill. Also, I don't seem to be driving the car. There's no one in the driver's seat. So here we are on the dirt hill. Now I want to try it on clean dirt first. And let's see if it works. You're not going to tell me it works. It does sort of work, but it could be easier, couldn't it? So we're gonna drive backwards here, and it's fun because you can spend hours in this game just trying and trundling and doing your thing. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna only turn the four-wheel drive on, or the all-wheel drive in this car. Oh my god, it sinks away. I think it's amazing that it now sinks away, but it didn't do it first, just the first time I tried it. That is odd, I must say. That is pretty odd. So, diff locks off. Just all-wheel drive. You see, it works. It just helps, but it does not really prove what I was trying to prove, actually. So, it's kind of a, but it's a neat place to toy around with four-wheel drive vehicles and terrain cars. And I'm definitely hoping to see more vehicles added to this, because I want to try with you know, your typical Land Rover and stuff. I mean, I would love to do that. And as you can see, we're in trouble because the car won't drive. This is where you need the div lock, definitely. Oh, damn! Come on, you bastard! And we'll go forwards. I wanted to try the ramp, but yeah, there we go. Down the hill. And ramp. Wow. I'm not gonna try the Belgian road or whatever they call it, because that's fucking annoying. Because I got stuck on that. As you can see, it really funnily pulls away from standstill. So that's all because of the diff lock. So it will drive more normally when not having the diff lock enabled, and to my fashion, a lot nicer. You know, and the proving grounds are quite interesting to toy around on. I don't want to go into the mud. You know, you can slide them about and stuff. I think it's a funny little game. It's really well made. And you know, as I said, this is not the graphics settings that I've put on for this game are absolutely terrible. I mean, it does not do the game justice, but it's good. It's not killing my computer right now. I don't have a computer suitable for this type of work. I'm sorry, but you know, swerving about on dirt, it's interesting. You know, you can toy around with this little SUV thing. Now what I want to do is not get in trouble, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to park up this little bastard here, and I'm going to drive the MAZ, which is this machine. And I love the smoke it creates when I pull away. I mean, that is so good for nature. And this thing is a beast. This is a beast, definitely. It's just dangerous. And this is basically your save and rescue vehicle. I've needed it a couple of times to save the little one over there. Oh, there's actually... Is there a street up here? I've never been there. Yeah, there is something up there. Okay, so there's another road to take. The turning circle of this thing is much to be desired. But you know, what do you expect? It's a big off-road. Oh, we need to go forward. Come on, beast. And this thing can float. It's basically a boat with eight wheels. I am interested to see what's behind these woods. I mean, if there is more proving ground than I... Oh, yeah, of course. Oh my god. Oh yeah, trees have interesting characteristics here too. They will not say, okay, you can drive through me. Actually have to work for that. There we are, by the lake. Oh my god. This is actually nice, and you know, I like this. You know, you can just venture off in the distance. I thought it was just 2 tracks, but there's more to it than that. It's nice. I like it. And we're gonna make our way back to the track, because you know how much I like driving here. It's not really what I was meant to do. See what I meant to with the tree physics, that they are realistic. They are actually quite realistic. They don't just, you know, bend away, and you know, well, they do bend away, but they don't just break easily. The pipe on the front there, behind the rearview mirror, that is actually the air inlet for the engine, or motor, or whatever you want to call it. And this is the most annoying thing about this game. I mean, I'm giving you a little bit more eye candy. You know, this thing just doesn't want to go through the woods. Only wants to go through tiger woods. Yeah, that was the worst joke in the world. And the tires, they get dirty too, because they actually had rubber looks, but they changed because I drove through mud. I like this. I like, you know, actually seeing dirt on my vehicle. I like, you know, going through the woods, making dirt, ruining the landscape with a big machine like this one. What track is this? Oh my god, I'm discovering a whole new world, I think. So, pulling backwards a bit. Well, as you can see, there's more dirt to be found on this road. Jesus, it really need... Oh, there's a tree there, that's why. Well, let's get a move on. It's so nice seeing a game being executed so well. I mean, I like this. Yeah. And so the environment and the woods and everything, and the amount of dirt splattering around. I mean, the fact that there is actually dirt splattering around, that's what I like about this game. SpinTires gets a really high rating from me, and I will definitely spend more hours and hours and hours driving around in this game. And this is just the beginning of my video. It's just the only thing I can hope for is more vehicles and more track to drive, more interesting the environment, maybe a big desert somewhere, and getting a little bit more room, maybe woods with more off-road tracks in them and stuff, just to give a little bit more variety. Yeah. Moving up a hill in a big Russian or Vietnamese or whatever this thing is, military vehicle. I mean, yeah, splosh. And there we go. The only thing that I miss here is a German Shepherd doing exactly the same thing. Yeah. And there we go. So now we're on the end of the map, and we're going to revolve around to the water now. There it is. And we're just going to splosh into it. Splosh. And yeah, you can see the thing actually, you can also see through the water, which I really like. I mean, you can see the bottom of the lake, not because I'm moving, but, you know, you can see the thing floats, and that's kind of cool. And the camera does not want to work with me, but you can see the bottom of the water, and that's kind of cool. So it's not only a car, it's also a boat. And pressing H enables the headlights, so you can see better on the water. I mean, look at the water sploshing around. Have you ever seen better graphics than this for on the lowest setting? I mean, I sure haven't. I sure as hell haven't. And yeah, I've only had the diff lock and the all-wheel drive on, but disabling them gives you a little bit more driving fun when being on the dry. But you know, right now, I guess a few wheels are just pumping away and the other wheels are just standing. Yeah, as you can see, they're pumping away. So what I'll do is I'll put the diff locks on, but the all-wheel drive off, making me more skiddy. It's 5 o'clock or something. I did not actually pay attention to how many dings the bell gave, but I think it was 5. So, yep. You know, trundling along through the water peacefully, yeah, and enabling my all-wheel drive gives me a little bit more power, but I like to give the truck a little bit of a challenge, you know. I mean, it can withstand so much. I love this thing. It's just so great. And I see a big trailer hitch on the back. I would love to see a big trailer with a tank on it or something added to actually give you a few self-implemented missions in this game, like drop off the tank here, go drive around in the tank through that thing, and then return with the tank on the truck or something. You know, give yourself something of a mission to do. And toying around with big dirty machinery, I mean, I like that. It's my thing. And there we are, out of the water, sort of. Still splashing around a little bit. But yeah. And I love the level of detail on the vehicles as well. So much detail. I mean, I've turned grass on, but if I would have it on, basically, every single place where there could be grass, there is grass sticking up out of the ground. And I'm gonna park up on the left here, and I'm gonna show you that. And it just eats the landscape, this thing. I mean, I would love to know how much. Oh yeah, that I've heard somewhere that this game is gonna get an update, and in that update you will also get an amount of fuel that you have to, you know, keep track of and stuff. So you can see the difference in economy when driving with the diff lock on and the all-wheel drive on. You need to be able to understand car mechanics to make a game like this, because you know, you can't just go out there and make it. No, you need to understand why vehicles work and stuff. So you know, I'm just gonna enable every single thing that adds detail to the game, and I'm gonna kill my computer with that. Thank you. High grass. I'm gonna keep the resolution low. Come on, it reacts like not. Just my computer is gonna kill me. But I just want you guys to see how much detail can be added to this game. Come on. High. So everything is high now, and I don't know. Then this is definitely gonna kill this computer. Not controls. Cancel. Resume. Now, as you can see, everything has slowed down, but look at how nice the game looks right now. I mean, this is all the detail on a low resolution, and look at the landscape. It's just absolutely wonderful. I just, you know, detail everywhere. And I'm sorry that everything is as slow as it is right now, But I just want you to see how much detail this guy has put into his game, and the the driving of the truck has changed so tremendously that, you know, I can't handle it anymore. So, but you know, look at it. It is pretty. It is just so pretty. Why aren't more games as pretty as this? I mean, why aren't they? One thing I also miss in this game is the horn. I just want to be able to sound the horn. Just kind of like, honk, honk, here I come through the tremendous scenery and stuff. Killing all the animals and stuff. Look at the thing bank, it's like a boat on land. Okay, so we're gonna try a handbrake turn. It's not gonna work, is it? It's not gonna work. Oh well, but still, you know, you can spend, if you have a decent computer, you can spend hours and hours and hours of fun in this game, just trundling along and then killing trees and, you know, doing your thing with off-road vehicles. I mean, it's just so great. And what is even more amazing about this game is that I've only once, twice I've flipped this truck, but never the SUV, because, well, they handle that well. And this game has not bugged out on me one bit. It's just, I love it. Here we go, onto the proving grounds. It's not really accelerating, but, you know, it's just great. Diff locks off. Oh, that's all on. And also there's a little bit of talking in this game. I've not understood what they said, but, you know, it's there. And there's no storyline to it either. It's just you and a truck rolling around through dirt, and it's sandbox, and, you know, it's literally a sandbox. It's a box full of dirt and sand, and you are racing around through the dirt and mud. And that's all you need to do. You need to run around through dirt and mud, and, you know, there are no goals to the game. You can basically set out your own story and your own goals, because the game is unlimited like that. And those are the things I like about these type of games. I mean, there's no story to it. There's just you and a vehicle, and, well, two vehicles in this instance, and you just, in this case, by the way. And that's it. I mean, it's simple, and you can just spend fun hours in a game, and it's free for now. I think you can donate for it. I haven't really found out anything about the donation stuff, but, you know, I definitely support this game. I do. I mean, you have to. And now we're jumping down a hill. And, you know, on the highest graphics, and there's no problem. No problem at all. And even though I have it on the highest settings, this game does not go ultimately jittery on me. It still is smooth. I mean, for what it is. So, time to wrap up, because I think I've been spending like an hour to half an hour talking to you guys. Oh man, the camera reacts really weirdly. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed me and this rather cute looking 8-wheeler. Yeah, definitely give this thing a look, this game, because it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Even though it costs nothing, it's still worth having a look. So, yeah, goodbye.